I'm good. I'm good.
All right, so welcome to the wizard. Oh, your Wi-Fi move small.
It's a freezer. Hold on. Make sure I go next
There
to
you
the
go.
box.
There you go.
That better?
Rain, you hear about it. So, welcome to Wizardology Show. Appreciate you taking the time here. I never first time I've talked to you like maybe for a minute or two before. Never met you, nothing like that. I saw the clash that you're in. Oh, Jaguar, you need to see that. Saw the clash you're in. You really took charge. You understood the format of what it was.
Yep.
And really saw that interest with you. So my thing is like, so how did you become into, wanting to clash? What's it like being, a female in what they think is a male-dominated industry? But you're doing your thing, and you're doing your thing very well, I think. So what's it like first, coming into this industry here?
Well, I've been playing music for like 14 years now. And
14 years.
yeah, 14 years. I'm 31 now, and I think I probably was 16 or 17 when I start play a party. And I'm talking places like Big Up GT, St. Clair, the Whalers. That place that got my first little buzz. Then I moved on to Town Talk, Barn in Oakwood.
Born in Oakwood.
Yep. My little stamping grounds, So
Okay.
and I moved from there and start do basement party and I linked up with a person named DJ Corey from Street Team. Street Team Sound. Who else
That's
again?
Alkaline DJ.
Yes. Big I'm a G
Yeah.
that. Troubles, Not Nice. There was a whole crew of us. This is when he just started Street Team and I was amongst them and we used to play music and them used to younger than me, right? So they used to keep all ages.
Yeah.
And I was at the time I was looking a bit older, so I was 19 plus, so that's almost this start getting hype, right? But my love for music from like a young age still. Right? My mom was involved in the music. I had cousins out in Brampton, Supreme Sound, right? Them time they used to play upon vinyl. And that's how I kind of learned to play music upon vinyl. And me just work my way up and say, yeah, I want to be a DJ,
Yeah. Chano, so, the other day I saw you in a clash. It seems like you've been playing for 14 years. You're almost a veteran. I thought you were brand new to the thing, but
nah, cause hear what? All right, let me show you something. You see, being a female in this game, it's the man them give me a hard fight. A hard fight. I'm gonna tell you this, Wiz. I've had teeth my laptop, I have man cut my wire, I have man say them no want to do dance with me upon dance, like sabotage my thing, you understand? And because I love what I do and I feel like that's my calling, I still stuck it out. You get what I'm saying? And I kind of stick out from the other female DJs because of how I dress and how I look. But I never let that interfere or stop me from doing what I love to do. You get what I'm saying? But the man them and all, like, some of the man them, and don't get me wrong, there's some big sound men up there. Big up Black Reaction, big up Star Trek Sound. You get what I'm saying? Big up Exclusive Sound. You get what I'm saying? There's certain man them out there that, that give me love and show me rating. Big up Soul City, Dollar D anyway I'm there. You understand? So
yeah. So do you find it that I seen you clash the other day? Is that something that you like? The clashing is like you like, or you prefer to juggle?
Honestly, when I got into it, I never thought I would have been like a clash DJ. I just like to I like to entertain. Like I can DJ on the mic and I'm just an all-around entertainer. But like as a youth growing up, that was one thing how me and my mom bond. We used to sit down and watch Sound Clash. Cause like I said, my mom loved music, sound system, and she also DJed on the mic. I don't know, maybe some of y'all might know her, but Goldilocks from Jamestown is my mom. Rest in peace, Susie Q. Right?
Yeah. So
that love of music from her, and then being around people that own sound, that have sound, and in my family, it just So like I watch a lot of clash, like Mighty Ground, BS Odyssey, Jara, studio stereograph. You know what I mean? I can go on with the listen. You know what I'm saying? So when it came down to ask me to clash now, I said to myself, you know what? Let me take this opportunity because, you know what I mean? And it's a very male dominant thing. So I wanted to show the man them, say, yo, girl can clash too, you know? Y'all can go hard too. Because if anybody watch that clash, honestly, a lot of the male DJs that I DJ around or chill around, they were surprised. They were like, Biggs, where you get that energy from? Like they said, bro, the way you deal with it and you know what I mean? Like I still got some ways to go, but I have it, you know?
Good for you for putting out your foot for. I mean, we have one of the baddest females ever, man. Like Tasha Roses
and big up.
You know that's honestly Roses, Canada. And you know, it's good to see that the females are out there and they're taking it very serious. I mean, there's some that do it and they don't take it as serious as some, right? And that's the good thing, that you're taking it very serious. And you know, you seem like you had the practice in you. When I first seen your first 2 rounds, it looked like you had practice in you for the real war. I think you took it to them a little bit more than they thought it was coming, right? So it was very
them said overkill. Them said at one point they said over.
So a big respect for you for doing that, because clash is not easy. I've been through many multiple ones, right? Win and lose, you know what I mean? But it's not easy. It doesn't. It's not just a walkover.
Especially when you have one of your idols watching you and judging you, Tasha Roses, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm a very confident person, but like when I realized Tasha got dead there watching a clash, like I kind of felt kind of shook. Like I gotta go in there and like my thing.
Good for you though. You stood strong. You stood your ground. I watched it. Very proud of you. I well respect you for you doing your thing, and I hope you encourage others who really want to do this, females, you know what I mean? Tell them where they could see this clash. This clash is on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. This look up National Sound Clash League and you'll see their playlist. They have a whole other clashes of some other clashes they did with some of the young males too, and you guys should check them out too, because honestly, even the young male them out there, man, them are shot still.
I'm going to be talking to King B and Red Links just now. Who are doing their thing. You know, I think, have you watched a lot of episodes of Wizology or seen some of the episodes?
I've watched a lot of it. Like I said, you're a DJ that I've been, watching from me up on radio is till now, to you know what I mean? So like
yeah. Respect. We do what we can for Canada, and I'm proud to say that we have Big Bigs here who we could put on a platform now, and though the world could see her and get used to her and stuff. What do you think, in your term, is lacking from some of us who are the elders towards the younger generation who are upcoming in the sound business?
I mean, respect. And I mean, that goes both ways, because, like I said, I don't need to bring it up. You already brought it up earlier. A certain individual came and this the thing. And to me, I was watching that and I'm like, bro, you can't do that, because even if you don't rate these people, what them do, you have to give respect, because of them paved the way for we. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, that's that. To me, like, I would have, even if I felt some certain way, I would just keep it to myself. I believe in the game, one thing, you got to be humble. You can't be out there pick sides, because the minute you start pick side, it's a war. It's vicious out here. You get what I mean? And that I get to realize, and that a lot of the older heads tell me, like a lot of older sound heads tell me, so I take that in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So respect.
And also, too, I'm not going to stress this more. You guys need to give the females them a chance, bro. And stop talk about, hiring these females because them look sexy. Don't matter what they look like. And music. From they can entertain the crowd and play music, that's all that should matter. That's their personal life, though they dress, that should be nobody's business. A music,
So
a music.
do you find that, is that a problem that we're seeing? I don't know. I'm just asking, is that a
Well,
problem that's been going on right now?
where there is certain DJs drawing me out and certain promoters telling me, you know, I get comments all the time like, oh, you need to be sexy like that, the DJ, or dress like that, the DJ, or talk like that, the DJ. Like, no, I'm being myself. And that's why my true followers and the day ones rate me. Because I'm myself. I'm not switch for nobody.
Real talk.
You understand? I'm not switching for nobody. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you don't rate me. I'm not doing it for people. I do it for myself first. I entertain people, but I love to entertain people, and that's what I'm doing for myself, and that's 100. You understand? You know, I bear free bookings and bear things me go through, forget to where I am now, and I still don't get the recognition. See, you didn't even know I was playing for 14 years.
No,
You get what I
I
mean?
didn't
Just
know
to
that.
show you how the female them get such a fight. And a lot of people know me too. Right? But I saw it go, you know?
Yeah. Well, let's hopefully we can make a change in that situation. That's what this platform is here for, so we could hear that side. And I mean, I'm only one little small needle in a huge haystack, right? But you know, I think that if we hear from, you know, the generation that's coming, if we hear what the mistakes are that we're making in connecting with them, I think that's the best thing that we could do, is learn how to change that situation, right? Like I said, my job to probably in life is to help my country, and I picked this culture, this reggae, dancehall, whatever culture you want to call it, is what I love and it's what I like. So that's why I break artists. I help sounds and selectors, you know, without any, you know, form of looking to say I need this, you know. You know, this, we need to do better. We need to do better.
Yeah, for real, for real.
We need to make sure that the mistakes that we make, you all don't make, and
For
that we
real.
can help pave the way for you in a better situation. So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm open to listening to you. You know, you have my links. You can contact me if you ever get in any trouble or what needs to be done. And I don't think a promoter should look at that. You know what I mean? I don't think a promoter should be looking at, you know, image. It should be looking at the quality of a
Yeah.
inside the person and what you're
You,
doing to bring it out.
I wish, Wiz, that I was older and got the opportunity to grow up in a dancehall in the 80s and 90s. Because I'm going to tell you this. I don't personally know because I'm born 89. You know what I mean? So I'm a baby. But from the stories I hear from my mom and the man them and my family, it's like everybody just a follow hype nowadays. You understand? I seen some DJs play and I'm like, you can't talk. You can't mix. But because you have one bag of things and one bag of girls and one bag of this and you're hype, and it's like it's draining out the actual culture. It's bringing out the act. It's, you know what I mean?
So do you think we're not treating the culture right? Like let's talk here in Canada, because I don't know if you've played around the world. I played around, you know, the world, and seen different attitudes towards the culture and stuff like that. But now let's focus on here on Canada, especially. We have people listening from all over the world, from Atlanta, from New York, from UK, England, from Jamaica, likewise, Gambia, everywhere tuning in right now. So let's concentrate on you know, the red and the white here. Some of the promoters, are they not reaching out to you, or is it a fact that are you, is it the marketing?
It's what they're doing is they're sticking to one kind of style, and that's a card. Look upon this, Wiz. We used to have party, right? I think it was about 2, 3, 4 years ago. Everybody had to do this day party business. Remember, day party wasn't a thing like that. Nobody not get up early for do no day party or a barbecue or family function. After you go a party. No, everybody want to keep our day party now. this a man that wants to copy this a man style. Like, bro, be unique. Stop hiring the same DJs over and over again. Give another person a chance. Go out there, listen to their mix, listen and say, you know what? You know, you have something, come, let me, you know what I mean? Because I've been to parties where it's supposed to be the party of the year. I'm bored. I'd rather be on the ends on Eglinton chilling, bunning a spliff, drinking a dragon, than to be at this party I just spend 4 or 5 bills at. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, to me, it's like, it's overrated. They doing it so much that it's overrated, bro. And they're doing too much repetitive shit. It's overrated. It's overrated. I'm gonna tell you that fact. We need to do some different things, man. When I see somebody I do something and the thing I shot, when I want to go follow it. No, man, come up with your own thing. No, it's facts, though.
I'm listening to you. Even
the names of the party is similar. Even the concept. Like, nah, bro, do your own. When people want to hire that promoter and that DJ because they know what they can bring to the table, that the one that does this kind of stuff. Why y'all copy everybody's style for? Because you're running down the hype.
I understand.
Stop running down the hype. Good music. Bro, I've been in some dungeons, you know. Some dungeons, some afterwards dungeon, dark, bad man place. No security, every man strapped. I swear at the sweetest party was. The amount of money pull up me get with. No real shit. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, I play at big dance, everybody just stand up, a screw face and all them Gucci and this and that. Like, bro, who cares?
Yeah. And I understand. And listen, I'm telling you something. It's what I saw in the Clash world. Every single sound, and this is no disrespect to the artist, but they seem to want to play the same artist or try to duplicate
Thank you.
I mean, I'm thinking this is why we're not getting ahead, because nobody is taking a chance on playing a different artist on a different rhythm, taking chances with a different movement.
All right. If you notice in my Clash, I made sure that I wasn't mixing. If you watch the Clash, I wasn't mixing. Some people were mixing proper. I straight shoot, but the way I was shooting, I was organized. I had the song, whether it was a hip hop, whether it was an old school, new school, and the speech me give. You're supposed to listen to music and able to relate to the music some way, somehow.
Okay.
You understand? Even with the Clash, you need to be unique. You have to be unique on what you say. You can't be doing the same. All right, why do you think Alkaline flop? Alkaline, and when I say Alkaline flop, the man copy everything to Vybz Kartel. But because the man didn't want to pay homage is why he's still at this level and not go back up. You get what I'm saying? Because he's a bad artist. He's a bad artist, but he gonna copy people. And I'm not saying you're wrong to copy people, because everybody do it. You take sample from this song and make hit. You understand? Everybody do it. But it's how you do it.
Okay.
And if you're going to give homage to the person where you take it from. You understand? I always give homage to the people I learned to play. You see, Boom Blast, big up that brother anyway I'm there. You see how me talk the mic? I watching him and what him said teach me. And certain things him say me say too. And he would tell me, you know, big go on bite the style. But, you know, I look up to him though, and it's like, you know, so, but I give him homage. I always tell him, say, yo, how you make me do certain things or make me, you get what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, me? I come up with our own style myself. Nah, man.
I hear you. I understand. You know, so, I understand. I hear your frustration too, and I understand. And, you know, and like I said, the first time I'm hearing you, 14 years you're playing music, and we need to do better. We need to know. we need to know more about, you know, some of the young generation that is thing. So people would like to know when your next clash is, because I think you now have a few different friends.
Yeah. You know, I honestly, like I said, I never thought I would be a Clash DJ, but when I get the first taste of killings, it's like, I want a couple more under my belt still, you know? We need a couple more
I
wins
like your
under the
style.
belt still, but
I like your
honestly,
style.
I'm not too sure. Not honestly, ask Red Links because I confirmed the date already, but I don't know if the other people did. So I don't want to say the date and it's
Okay,
not
well,
that
I'll
date.
talk to
So
Red Links just
let
now.
the owner, one of the owners from National Song Clash League. I think you're gonna talk Red Links, right? Yeah, let him
Yeah, I'm gonna talk
tell
to
you
him
guys.
just
But
now.
there is gonna be a clash happening, guys. There is.
Good
Cause
for
Big's not
you.
run. Cause
Good,
me here
yo, good for you.
one big head
Good
boy,
for you.
I talk about say me I run. I mean, I tell boy say me not run. So, anyways, yeah.
Good for you. Proud of you. You have my respect, and you know, like I said, I just met you, so hopefully I could maybe be influential in trying to help you out and seeing where, you know, I've sent a lot of people on planes around the world just so I think so. You know, God spare my life or something like that. If I get a gig out, I'll be happy to bring you and you know, make show your talent.
Respect,
You
Wiz.
know,
Appreciate that.
I think that that's what's the best thing. Like I said, man, is it's not an easy road. It's
No, it's
not
not.
easy, and I took a hard road, hard road, and some things that I've been through, I wouldn't even want to see. You know, some things go
Yeah.
through. We're
True,
born out
true.
them not even matter no more. You see, so
Yeah.
big up yourself.
Yeah.
We're hearing from you. We're hearing from you. We're listening to the young selectors. That's what I'm trying to talk to today. A lot of young, upcoming Canadian selectors. I'll try and reach out, you know, in the world and stuff. But we'll definitely try and do better. I know that there's some of us who are elders that have no problem helping the youth them, right? And I think that if you get into the right, you know, situation, there's a lot. There's a lot of help that could be there. So hopefully, if I'm on a party with you, be prepared to play for a good hour, sign the
Sure, for
top,
sure.
and then
For
from there.
sure, for
So
sure.
you know what I
Respect.
mean. Likewise,
Respect.
Steenie's a good one too. He does that stuff.
Yo, honestly, Steenie, big up Steenie, cause you know, look a face the argument me love keep up. Honestly, DJs like him, me like when me like look a face to talk them still. Me not gonna like
Yeah,
big up Steenie.
good trainer.
He's a
Good
guy
trainer.
I've been watching Steenie from time, so
Yeah, man.
you
Go
know what
on,
I'm
do your
saying?
thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. DJ Don Infinity. Just wait on the line. We're gonna link you right now. So what is going on here tonight is I'm just trying to reach out to the young next generation selectors because they're not nobodies, they're somebodies. All of us. They're in this business, they're in this, and we need to respect them just like, you know, any other selector that we have out there. So big respect to you. You hear that, Lady Biggs, and thank you. Appreciate you coming on the live and stuff like that. You know, anybody you want to big up, go ahead. Anybody you want to, you know.
First of all, I have to shout out Father God, cause you know, he make me possible every day to be here, to be doing this. You guys be seeing my face. Big up Keelan Eglinton. You see it. I might play that. Right? And
Yeah.
you know what? Big up all my day one supporters. Everybody that know me from back then till now, who just met me, whatever would take me and listen to my music, whatever, big up on yourself still. Cause you know, I do it for the people them, you know what I'm saying? Red Links. Are you met me clashing on? Me first clashing on, so big up yourself, Red Links. You know, and yo, big up yourself too, Wiz, you know, because you have a platform, and the fact that you even put me on and putting other DJs on, you know what I mean? I rate that, and I respect that, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, all good, man.
Steenie,
All good.
Fire Kid.
All good.
Fire Kid, Steenie, yo, big up yourself, bro.
You see
Respect,
it.
but with
Big
some good
Bigs. We'll
luck.
talk to you. Hear that?
All right, you done know me, G.
Respect.